Hello everyone, it's Marie here from pepperlyrose.blogspot.com.au. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I'm just going to let you know that today this is now the 1st of May here in Australia. We have a promotion going at the moment where we're getting an early release of the Eastern Palace suite. I don't have any pictures to show you, unfortunately, because I don't want to open the catalogue because I'm not allowed to show you the inside, but I can show you the outside of the catalogue. It's an early release. You are entitled to purchase a special bundle, which includes the dies, the stamp set, some tassels and cardstock and what have you. You have the opportunity to purchase 2 types of bundles, and this promotion goes up until I think it's the 31st of May. Yep, and then once the new catalogue comes in, which is in the 1st of July, you can't purchase those products in a bundle. You have to purchase them separately. So if you want to purchase them in a bundle, this is the great time to get them, because when you purchase these products in a bundle, you get a 10% discount, which you will not get once this catalogue comes out. So take advantage of bundles when you have the chance. So today I have a mini haul for you, just a special sneak peek of this new catalogue, and I will show you projects to come up. So first and foremost, I'm going to show you this stamp set called Wood Words. I'm sure you may have seen some projects already created with it, but it's just basically wood themed stamps. Very cute for packaging and also for any project you wish. Coordinates and bundles with the wood crate framelits. These framelits are divine. Love them. Check this out. How gorgeous is this? So it's basically going to be a wood crate, little box. It has a little tag, star, a chicken, a moon and a heart, which coordinates with these images right here. And I strongly suggest you get these as a bundle because these are just gorgeous. You can use them for so many occasions, and I'm going to show you projects. My next project will actually show you this bundle. The next bundle I'm going to show you is not a bundle, a stamp set. It's called Tabs for Everything. So basically it's just got various little images and things. It coordinates with a circle tab. So if you missed the tab that we had in the past, they've brought up another tab, which I can't show you because I don't have it in my possession, but I can assure you, if you love planners or just doing tags, things like that, this is a great set, and it does coordinate with a matching punch, so keep your eyes out for projects featuring this stamp set. I won this at Onstage because I went to Onstage in April last month, and it's called Fabulous Flamingos. This is cute. It's a photopolymer stamp set. So, yeah, it's got a cute little water image and some grass and ferns, and yeah, so keep an eye out for some projects with this, and it's called Fabulous Flamingo. I'm not sure if I said that properly. And I won this at Onstage too. I got this in the clear mount. It's called Special Celebrations. This is more a sentiment set, so it's basically different sentiments for different occasions, for baby, for birthday, for weddings. So yeah, it's really cute. So just have a quick look at that. And that is it for my haul. So yeah, just keep an eye out for some projects featuring these beautiful products, because the next catalogue is going to be awesome. So today I'm going to feature a Mother's Day card, since it is coming up, and I am using a couple of retired things, so I'll go through everything I'm going to use very quickly. I'm using the Seaside embossing folder. That will carry over to our next catalogue, so this is lovely. I'm using the Hello You Thinlit dies. These are the dies that are actually retiring, and I love these because they're so multi-purpose. It's got thanks, happy, hello, and you. Love that scripty look there. I'm going to miss these dies, but I'm going to keep them for myself. I'm going to use the Crazy About You stamp set. I love this stamp set, and it's just got so many different things. So I'm not sure if it has sold out because it is in the retiring list. If it has sold out, I'm sorry, but at the time of writing this, things just sell out like that. So I'm not sure if it has sold out or not. So I'm going to use that today. I'm using the Falling Flowers stamp set. This is still in the going to be in our new catalogue as well. So don't worry about, you know, missing out on this one. But if you like purchasing it as a bundle, do that now, because come next catalogue, the bundles are only in the first year that they're bundled together. Then after that, they're sold separately. So grab it as a bundle. Love the Falling Flowers stamp set, and I'm also going to be featuring the matching dice. Okay, so we'll get started on our project. So enough of me rambling on and on and on. What we will need is a piece of crumb cake cardstock. So it's half an A4, and I've just now, I'm going to burnish this in half. I'll just grab my bone folder, and I'm just going to burnish that score line. So once you've scored it, use your bone folder and you get a beautiful crisp line. See that? And on the inside, so it's not just a big cracked mess. So that's why the bone folder is very important. I've got a piece of layering Whisper White cardstock, so that's going to go just over the top of that. And I've got some vellum, my beautiful vellum. We're going to do some embossing today. All right, so first and foremost, I'm going to grab my Big Shot, and I'm going to emboss this sheet of cardstock. So I'm just going to grab my Seaside embossing folder. And I've got another couple of things to show you, but I'll show them as we go along. So I'll just grab this embossing folder and I'll just pop that in there. Beautiful. Grab my Big Shot platform, a cutting plate, put my embossing folder on top. Make sure I line it up nicely so it doesn't go on the sides, and just crank that through very quickly. So I'll just take this out for now, but I will be bringing it back up shortly. And now I have this beautifully embossed look there. Isn't that gorgeous? And I'm going to put that on top there. So we'll leave that to the side for now. So that's finished. Now I'm going to grab my embossing buddy, and I'm going to emboss these images here, all of these. I'm going to emboss those in gold. I love gold. So I'm just going to take out my embossing buddy. Can't undo with my bag. Okay, so I'll just put my embossing body over the top. This just stops any static and the images getting all of the embossing powder where they need it and not anywhere else. So that's why we do this. Okay, I'll grab my Versamark ink pad, and I'm just going to start inking up my images in Versamark. I didn't really think this out, just to let you know. I'm just going along and see how, oops, I'll just quickly make that go on better. That's better. So space them out, because I'm going to cut these out all in one pass with my Big Shot so we don't waste time. And let's see where I stamped. Oh yeah, go here. Okay, that's great. Stamp that there. Got another one. So I'm stamping quite a few. One there. And then I'm going to stamp a couple of leaves on here as well. So that's this images over here. And, oops, stayed on there. Stupid thing. Sometimes they cling, sometimes they don't. And here. Okay. what I'll grab now is my gold emboss powder, and I have mine in a container. I just find that easier to put my embossing powder in there. You don't have to do this. This is something I like to do for myself. And as you can see, when you use your embossing buddy, the embossing powder just stays where it needs to be. It doesn't go anywhere else. So that's kind of brilliant. Sorry I'm doing this. This is pretty boring, but it's going to be so beautiful. So what I will do is that once I put the powder onto all those images, I'm going to then heat emboss it, and I'll show you what it looks like, but I'll be heat embossing off camera. Okay, so I'll just give this a little flick because there's a couple of little flecks that have stayed on that don't need to be. But there we go. So these are the images that I'm going to emboss now. So just hold on and then I'll come back. Thanks. Okay, I'm back. I've just heat embossed the images. So I'll just show you up close how that looks on vellum. Isn't it stunning? Absolutely stunning. So now that I have heat embossed these, I'm going to colour these images in using markers. So I'm using Wisteria Wonder, Pool Party, Old Olive, Melon Mumbo, Pear Pizzazz, Calypso Coral, and I'm also using Blushing Bride. Okay, I'm just going to colour the back from the back, so I'm going to turn it over. And what I'm going to use to start off with is the Old Olive marker. You can use your markers. You can even use a paintbrush with some water, or you can just use your aqua painter and paint on the back of these. You can also sponge too, so it's up to you how you want to do it. This is how I'm doing it because I like using my markers. It makes it very nice and easy. So I'm just going to do some straight colouring on the back of these images. And that's it. I'm just going to colour the leaves in, like so. So I'll just keep colouring. So much fun, and it's therapeutic too. So I tend to move my paper around a bit when I colour in. But I'll show you now, just give it a second or so to dry because it is vellum. But how does that look from the back? Isn't that beautiful? Stunning, just stunning. Okay, I'll keep colouring in. I'm going to use Pear Pizzazz now for these leaves. So just... Okay, I love colouring in. And the next one I'm going to colour is Melon Mumbo, and I'm going to colour in these little flowers, these little buds, or whatever they are. I don't know. I'm just going to colour it in with... Oh, this is rose red, sorry. I thought it was Melon Mumbo. That's what I meant to get, but I got rose red instead. Never mind. Okay. Love that effect, it's just beautiful. Okay, the next flower I'm going to colour is this big one here, and I'm going to be using Blushing Bride. I love Blushing Bride and gold together, it's just beautiful. So I'll just keep colouring. Because we are going to die cut all of these pieces. Just going to make it a little bit darker, so that's why I'm adding extra colour with a brushing blade. Okay, my next one is going to be with Calypso. I might not use Calypso Coral. I'll just put that to the side for now. I'm going to use my Pool Party, and I'm just going to colour in this flower blue. Okay, love, love, love Pool Party. And I'm just going to grab my yellow, I'm going to use Daffodil Delight on that flower. So just bear with me for 1 second. I'll just grab my markers, because I tend to pack and unpack everything. So I'll just dig out my yellow marker. I'm going to find my Daffodil Delight marker. So where are you? Oh, here it is. That Daffodil Delight. There we go. I'm just going to colour that flower in Daffodil Delight. Just make that stand out a little bit more. And here they are. Just put my, sorry, I have my, I'll show you. I have all of my markers, including some of my retired colours, all in a, you know, Rose's chocolates. I've got them in a tin, and I put them in there so they store flat, because they need to be stored flat, so it looks like that. So I love the Rose's tin, so don't throw these away. These tins are great. That's how I store my markers. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the Big Shot, and as you can see from the front, isn't that beautifully the way it's coloured? I just love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, grab my Big Shot, and I'm going to use the magnetic platform for this. Okay, with a cutting plate. I'm going to pop this on top. And I'll just grab my Thinlits. Okay, so get off. All right, and let's see how this works out. Yep, that's that one goes here. Just try and line it up. I may have to do it in 2 passes because they will not all fit. Put that over here. Whoops, just ruined that one. Okay. I'm sorry this takes a while, guys, but all things that are done, you know, when you're making cards and that are done with lots of love and care take time. So don't be up, you know, I hope you don't mind that it is a long video. I'm trying to be as quick as possible, but I want to make sure too that I'm realistic in what I portray, so that way when you do it, you don't find it overwhelming. I like being realistic. Oops. Just line that up as best I can. And this framelit there. And a leaf. So I will do it in 2 passes because I've got to cut out 2 lots of images like that one and that one. It's just not enough room. I'll put that one there for now. Okay, I think they're lined up beautifully. Just have a quick look. Sorry if my hair gets in the way. Right, beautiful. All right, now I'm just going to pop the acrylic plate on top and run that through. Okay, so I'll bring that back. Oh, my framelet's got stuck to the plate. That does happen. Okay. And I'll just pull these off the vellum so you can have a look and see what they look like. Isn't that stunning? I love it. Just love it. Okay. Okay. that beautiful? It's gorgeous as well. Love it. All right, now I'm just going to grab my other framelit. Pop this on here and pop that there. Stay. I don't know what's going on here, but the stupid magnets can sometimes work against you. So I'm just going to put this one through. Okay, and then that's cute. Now I'm going to try, sometimes the magnets, the polarities or whatever, however you want to say it, work against you with the magnets, so I'm trying to make it stick, but it won't let me. So what I need to do now is just cut some of that vellum. I'll cut off this bit. Sorry about this, guys. It does happen on occasion. So yeah, sometimes it just doesn't want to stick where you want it to, because of the way the magnets are, they repel sometimes. So you've got to sort of fiddle around with it so that you can make sure that the magnets stick down, yeah? Okay, so now that's that little leaf all cut out. All right, next what we're going to do is we are going to cut out another from the framelits, and it is this gorgeous little flower here, and for that I'm going to be using my precision base plate. So I've just got to put my Big Shot platform, because it's an intricate die, you need to change your platform. So the precision base plate. Okay, so you need to sandwich. So basically what happens is the precision base plate replaces one of these cutting pads, okay? So we'll grab some gold foil, and I'm also going to use the Hello You Thinlit dies, and I'm going to be using the Hello Thinlit. Okay, this should about do it now. All right, now I'm just going to get a cutting plate and move that along. Okay, that one wasn't easy to go through, but we did it. Take that off. Now this is where having the brush comes in handy, your die brush. So just use that, and it just pops out all those little pieces. So you need to pop out a few of these with your fingers, but in all honesty, it just doesn't take long. They just pop right out. You don't have to use, with the precision base plate, you don't have to use, you know, pokey tools or anything like that, paper piercers or anything. And the happy too. Okay, and that comes undone. So there we have these two beautiful gold foil pieces. I love these dies. They are so divine. Love them. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start assembling. Actually, first, before we do that, I'm going to ink up the Mother's Day from the Crazy About You stamp set. So the Mother's Day, where is it? There it is. I'm going to ink that up in Memento Tuxedo black ink. And I have a piece of Whisper white cardstock cut at 1/2 inch by 2.5 inches, and I don't know where I've put it. I did cut it out earlier just to save a bit of time, but somehow it has gone missing from my desk. Oh, there it is. Found it. There we go. So I'm just going to ink it up. I'm just going to stamp it. Okay, and that's the Mother's Day. Not sure if you can see that, but that's the Mother's Day. I will probably flag both ends shortly. So what I'll grab now is my card base. Okay, with the embossed part. So I'm just going to use my fast fuse, and I'm going to attach that onto the card base. Oops. Sometimes it cracks, so I'm just going to put some right across down there. That'll keep it in place. So I'll just square it onto the card base. Okay. Now, as you can see, fast fuse is very, very sticky. It even sticks on humans. All right, now I'll just grab all of my die cuts and I'm just going to lay them out. And see how that works out. I may or may not use everything, I don't know, I'm just going with the flow, because that's how I roll. Okay. Missing another piece, there it is. A couple of pieces, okay. Lots of gold, love gold, okay. So, maybe too much gold. Anyway, I'll see if I'll use that piece, but it is stunning, I love it. Just take that out for a moment and I'm just going to layer on my pieces here. See how it works out. And just like that. And let's see these pieces. Let's see how that looks. What do you think? Like that? And then I'm going to flag this part here. Just cut in the middle and then I'll just cut on either end. And I'll just trim that down a little bit more so it looks similar to the other side. And then I'll trim that. And that way. looks like that. What do you think, guys? Huh? Maybe I'll just do it like this and not worry about this piece because maybe it's too much. I'll just see if I can pop that behind. Oh, maybe not actually. I'm going to use it. Okay. See, this is what happens. I did not think this through 100%. All I knew was I'm going to emboss and it's gold, gold, gold. So what I'll do now is I'll just stick these pieces down. I'll just get my glue and I'll just stick these all down. Sorry it's boring. I'm really sorry. Sometimes my thought process, I'm a really slow crafter. And if you don't mind watching me and my rambling, that's great. Feel free to fast forward any of the bits you feel that are just too much. Be kind. I'm still learning. Like, I'm not an expert in filming videos in any way, shape or form. I've taught myself. So please be kind. And yeah, I'll do my best. And this is just warts and all, you know. No one's a perfect crafter because just like you, I picked this hobby up, oh, how many years ago now? About 2010. And I was with Stampin' Up for quite a few years. And I love it. It's just so much fun. And I was doing it mainly for hobbies, but now I'm want it to grow as a business because it's just so much fun and I love sharing what I do. So I'm going to stick this down as well. This is just beautiful on its own, isn't it? I love these dies. So I'll just quickly stick that down, oops, with some glue. This is going to be like a wow, wow, wow card. Lots of gold. Love gold. Okay. Stick that down here. More so. And up that way. Yeah. Okay. So that's that one there. I love texture. I love gold. And yeah, so I'll just put these down again, see how they will look. Okay, I'll stick this down. And I just mainly stick down with the coloured bits so that you don't see it through that much. So I'll just pop that down over here, right down there. Sometimes you've just got to hold it down for a little bit to make sure that they stick down. And if they go up a little bit, that's okay. It adds to the look. Okay, I'll put that here. Just use that gold bit there. Yeah, stick that down. I don't mind that it sticks up, it just gives it a bit more dimension. So I'll pop this flower. Yep. Okay, I'll pop this flower just in the middle here. Just put some glue there. Just pop that in the middle. You know, you can curl. Make that stick down, I think, there. And I'm going to trim that bit off, actually. It's driving me crazy. Just trim that off a little bit. When I cut this, the framelets moved. So pop that here, just along here. Stick that down there. A little bit of glue there. Because vellum's one of these funny things that once you put a little bit of glue on them, they stick up. So just hold them down for a minute or so. Stick that one down here. Okay. Stay down, vellum, stay down. Sorry. And just stick a couple of leaves down here just to make it look a little bit more interesting. And one more leaf down here. Sorry it's taking a long time, guys, but I really hope you love this card. And be kind. Oh, and I wanted to show you these beautiful faceted gems which are new, coming up in the catalogue. These are stunning. Like, the catalogue does not do them justice. Check this out. I'm not sure if you can see that, but look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Check this out. Stunning. Just stunning. So I'm going to put a few of these on here just to make it extra blingy. So I'm going to put a big one, and there's a self-adhesive right in the middle of that one. And I'm just going to put two smaller ones on those smaller flowers. Oops. I'll just grab my my scissors next time. And then one more. So here is my card all finished. Oops, put these away so I don't drop them anywhere. Oh yeah, and then we'll just pop this onto some dimensional. Just grab my dimensionals. And then we're done. I think we can do, yep, there's one here and one here. And I'll just pop these on here. And there we have it. Sorry it took forever, but I think the result is totally worth it. Look at that. So it's all glittery gold goodness and all done on crumb cake. That's the only subtle thing I've done, is put it on crumb cake, but I absolutely love this card. I hope you do too. I will be taking some pictures, and I'll hope that it will bring this out more, just the subtlety and at the same time the blinginess of it all. I just absolutely love this card. I hope you've enjoyed today's tutorial. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Thank you so much for coming past, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.